guys, so one of the series I'm going to do on my channel is called Friday 5. On Fridays, I'll post 5 noteworthy things, updates, resources I use, accounts I love, ideas I want to discuss with y'all. I'll always link everything mentioned in the description box, so feel free to check that out. And I'd also really love to see your feedback in the comments. If you have experience with something that I've mentioned, your thoughts, and anything you'd like to see covered in future Friday 5 videos. So let's get started. The first thing I want to share is one of my favorite podcasts currently, Work Party. Work Party is hosted by Jacqueline Johnson, and anyone who knows me knows I'm just completely obsessed with her as a human being. She's the founder of Create and Cultivate and the author of the book Work Party. I've attended a Create and Cultivate conference, I've read the book, I basically just immediately consume anything she puts out there. She got her start running a social media marketing firm back in the OG days, so her story really resonates with me. I think she's a total visionary, an incredibly hard worker, and just an all-around badass. I love podcasts in general, and I try to listen to them during what would otherwise be wasted time because God knows you have to be productive 24/7. So I listen while I'm putting on my makeup, straightening up, cooking, just doing those little daily tasks around the house. I especially love Work Party because she focuses on female business owners and entrepreneurs, and Create and Cultivate and Work Party just as a whole really lift up their community of women. She also has a lot of guests that I really look up to, like Jen Gotch and Mariana Hewitt. But if you're looking to hear more about Jacqueline's story in particular, she has been a guest on a ton of podcasts, but my favorite is her episode of Second Life with Hillary Kerr. So definitely give Work Party a listen if you're looking for practical advice, inspiration, or even just to start planting those little seeds in your subconscious that, hey, this is attainable. She did it, so can I. So the next item on my Friday 5 list is a resource I use often called Creative Market. There is so much on Creative Market, from fonts to patterns to graphic templates for social media content. I could spend hours just browsing, and I think it's so cool to see what other people have created. Basically, everything I do has been self-taught, and that includes the Adobe programs like Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. And to be honest, I don't have much desire to develop more than a working knowledge of these programs because ultimately I don't want to be the one in the weeds creating all of the content and executing on everything. I'm actually transitioning my business right now so that my role is more creative direction, business development, and just being the face of my own business. But as many of you know, when you are starting something, you wear all the hats. So Creative Market is a great resource for me if I need to, say, create a graphic for a client. Most everything is customizable, so I can take a template, change the font, change the color, rearrange something over here to meet the client's needs, but the template itself provides just a really good starting point and something for me to build upon. Everything on Creative Market is really reasonable as far as cost. You can usually get, a pack of templates for like 10 to 30 bucks a pop, which is just awesome. And if you don't have the Adobe programs, which I know is another expense, they are creating a lot of templates that are compatible with apps like Canva. Next up, a shameless plug! Since y'all are just getting to know me, I wanted to give you my business's Instagram and website. I don't post a ton on Instagram. I like to focus on quality over quantity with the content and post meaningful, compelling captions, interesting statistics, just useful and educational content for followers. So you can find me on Instagram at Hartley Social, HARTLEY social. Be sure to follow and definitely leave me a comment letting me know that you found me on YouTube. You can also check out the website, heartlysocial.com. There isn't a ton of content on the website, and I like that clean, minimal look, but it will give you a better idea of the services that we offer. So if you are interested in our services but you aren't local, never fear. There's a ton we can do remotely, like consulting, social media management. A lot of our services actually can be done remotely, so don't hesitate to reach out, and I will link my email address in the description box as well. Fourth is an app I use to schedule content on Instagram called Unum. I never know if I'm pronouncing it right. It's all caps, UNUM, so you tell me. But even if you are posting that content to other platforms as well, because Vince is my fiance's name, because Instagram is so visually driven, I like to start here and lay things out in this format. So on Unum, you can upload all of your photos and graphics, drag and drop and move them around, see how everything relates to one another on the feed, and write your captions all before you post, because your Instagram is most definitely a work of art. And for all creative practices, I think there's so much to be gained from letting something sit for a while and then coming back to edit. You might decide that one photo that you previously uploaded is just not on brand and it's not a good fit for your feed. Or you might rewrite a caption in a much clearer or more poignant way. I think your content will just generally be improved if you lay it out, write it out, let it sit for a day, come back and edit, and then post. Last item on today's Friday 5 is why collaboration is so important to me and why it should be important to all business owners and entrepreneurs. Obviously, it's incredibly difficult to express why something like this is so important, especially in just a few talking points, but you guys are gonna get my Cliff's Notes version. So first of all, being the boss is hard and lonely. It can be incredibly isolating going through all of the trials and even the triumphs of business ownership alone. Even just having a sounding board can be a huge weight lifted. Knowing there are other people experiencing the same struggles and emotions is a welcome dose of camaraderie that can be really sustaining during the hard times, which are aplenty. Another plus to collaborating is the ability to pool your resources, from things like money and contacts to intangibles like your strengths and creative vision. Even if you are someone who works well alone, like me, there is a lot of power in creating a beautiful little brainchild with someone else from time to time. The third and final aspect of collaborating I want to highlight for now is growth. I think collaboration in hopes that it will be a catalyst for growth kind of gets a bad rap, kind of like how some people think networking is icky. But let's be real, everyone wants their business to grow. There are so many beautiful, mutually beneficial ways to collaborate and cross-promote with other business owners and entrepreneurs. And for me, final product or goals aside, I think it is so fun and fulfilling to work with someone else and find creative ways for everyone to grow and prosper. So if there is another business owner or your business crush that you've been dying to work with, don't be shy, definitely reach out. Just make sure you are proposing some value in return. Even if it's just, hey, I know you have a lot of experience in X, Y, and Z, and I would love to pick your brain over coffee. I know your time is valuable, so what is your hourly consulting rate? That is a wrap on today's Friday 5. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to leave feedback in the comments, subscribe, and share. I look forward to connecting with y'all soon.